No, God.
Hi, everyone. Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. I'm an author, game designer, and professional nerd, and I am the host and game master of Theater of the Mind Players. This is a Twitch stream dedicated to exploring the wonderful world of tabletop RPGs. You may be familiar with tabletop games through the dozens of D&D live streams that are going on as we speak, but we're exploring some of the other stuff that you can go out there and play. And with me, as always, I have brought a talented cast of amateurs, actors, and passionate nerds who are going to be playing these wonderful games with us on the regular. Now, for those of you who have not been part of our show before, welcome. And for those of you who are coming back, we also say hello. We're in the middle of, well, actually, we're on the sort of outward curve out of a season of Masks, the New Generation, which is an excellent RPG published by Magpie Games. Masks New Generation is a superhero teen drama RPG where there's punching and there's feelings in equal measure. Normally we have a larger crew, but tonight we are...
Tanya has been systematically killing them off.
Okay, now that you don't know that. That's just
not for sure just yet.
That's the popular fan theory on our Facebook page. But
she has all
Pen
that.
Is very interesting.
She has all that scenery to chew over.
One of our regular members left us in the space of at the end of last month, and so we're doing a little bit of a nerdy theater tradition of leaving some stuff on the stage for her. So hi at home, Danielle. And the other member, who is the lovely and talented Ethan Eichstätt Anderson, is unfortunately very, very, very ill. It's spring, and he also so it's a toss up between it's spring in Wisconsin, and that's when all of the awfulness reawakens. Or we were at a gaming convention over the weekend, and he may have caught what is commonly known as the con crud, which is what happens when you pack a bunch of people into a convention center and they all rub up against each other.
At the tail end of flu season.
At the tail end of flu season. So we're running with a slightly smaller crew, but... in these situations, a lot of times when people ask me DM tips like, well, how do you handle situations where players can't make it? One of the things that we often do is, this is a chance for people to run those stories that make narrative sense, but would be no fun if the players were there. So oftentimes this is a chance to run one of those classic stories like, one of the heroes has been captured by the bad guys and the rest of the heroes have to find them, or it could be something as dramatic as that, or it could be something simple as they're at the airport waiting for Uncle Steve and the flight's delayed and that's the end of it.
I would love it if we were rescuing Ethan and then for like just a minute he comes down and goes, "You saved me." And then
yeah, no.
Theraflu.
Though, can we get a deal from them? So tonight, we're actually kind of running both plots because we had one in place for Danielle's character, but we didn't have one in place for Ethan's character. However, I'll kind of jump in here and talk a little bit about the plot. If tonight is a night where Ethan is unavailable, this is probably the best night for it, because for those of you who may not remember what happened at the end of last episode, during the final big conflagration / battle between our heroes and the members of Team Supreme, Horizon's evil father Moonshot, and the also very evil and very creepy Dream Killer, Ethan's character ran away. Figment has been avoiding responsibility all season, and it was another example of that sort of thematic problem that he's been going through. So when we jump back into the narrative here in a few minutes, it's a perfect example of, you know, that character is not going to show up this issue because he's off brooding and doing teenagery stuff and unsure of his position in the team. So since I kind of did that for Ethan, what we normally do at the beginning of every session is each player introduces themselves. They talk about their character and which playbook they've chosen or class, as the case may be, and then they talk about what their most memorable scenes from the last session were. So let's bounce it off to the suddenly very luxuriously roomy side of the table.
Yeah, no joke.
Hi, I am Tawny Thompson, an actor and fight choreographer here in Milwaukee. I am playing the protege, Quinn Elliott, also known as the Little Sparrow.
I'm sorry. What is her name this week?
Little Sparrow.
What?
She failed badly last week and doesn't think that she's ready to move on and be her own hero right now.
Oh, how moody! I love it. So how did she fail last week? I'm assuming this is.
I mean, she let really bad things happen on her team.
Yep.
It's
all her fault.
It is.
Wasn't technically Horizon the team leader during that mission?
I think regardless of that, Sparrow feels responsible for the team all the time.
Sparrow has some serious mom feelings, like
control issues,
assistant to the regional
I'm
mom.
Playing the character, also known as Team Mom. So yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to our next player and our next character.
Hello, I'm Tony Cheek. I am an actor and a writer. I am playing the Scion, known as Sean Braddock, aka Horizon. He's having a hard time this week because
there's gonna be a lot of sadness in these first 2 hours, just so you know.
I mean, as for what is the most memorable moment of last episode, there's too many to choose from, but probably the last moments with Helix and his father's parting words of, you know, bringing, like, considering harm against him, and he's basically gripping with a lot this week.
All right, and last but certainly not least, out of our active roster.
Hi, my name is Jordan Fishburne. I'm playing the legacy character Arete, also known as Palamusa, sort of a Greek heroine demigod deal. I'm gonna have to echo everybody else here in that the loss of Helix last week was rough. It was a tough time for everybody on the team, especially with, you know, all of Arete's part in her getting hurt so badly. She definitely struggles with the fact that if she hadn't done what she had done in sort of their dual power move there, that Helix's death / coma could be avoided. There's no telling if, she'll ever recover from the harm that was done to her, and Arete just keeps remembering what she did that helped cause that.
So, for those of you who may not remember or were not watching the show or listening to the show last time, in the final battle at the end of last week's episode, Helix was confronted Dream Killer, which was a horrific, evil, magical creature bound to a tiny toy doll. And the word is like, thanks to the night virtual around. And Dream Killer's powers had been enhanced by Sean's father, Moonshot, and to defeat Dream Killer and release its lock on the staff within the prison, Dream Killer, Helix was able to reach into Dream Killer, break the doll, and absorb the evil power that animated the creature, and it rendered her in some sort of comatose state that nobody knows how to reverse and get back. In figuring out where she is, because this is not something that you can be hospitalized for. Like they're not going to drop her off at Halcyon City General. The team decided, with White Owl's blessing, that Arete was going to take Helix to Elysium, the mythical realm of gods and goddesses from which she draws her divine power. Because if there's anybody who knows how to break or remove a curse, it is the gods and goddesses of Elysium. So let's open our narrative here with Polymusa returning from that journey and leaving her friend there to convalesce. So this is a chance to we've only got to this show and the next show, so we can kind of blow our FX budget a little bit here. What does it look like? Like, where is the gate? How do you transfer from this magical realm? Is there a bridge made of multicolors? Definitely avoiding that lawsuit.
Yeah.
Or do you gotta climb that mountain?
Or do you gotta drive that go-kart track?
No.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I immediately got tense when I realized what you're talking about. That is like that track is like the SATs of Mario Kart. You're just like...
I would think the road to Elysium is in the clouds. So part of something that Arete has is the chariot. Very fancy, golden, beautiful chariot. But that is sort of their key to and from. Like, if they're going there, it's sort of like they pass through a cloud, and when they finally exit the other side, they're in golden light and silver lined clouds. And, really teeny hearts. All that good stuff.
I'm sorry, Tony, I didn't catch that.
It was a panpipe.
How'd it go? Oh, okay. Cool.
Don't ever do that again, Tawny.
It's a panpipe.
No, please never do that again.
So you realize that
Please make the gifts now.
I was going to say, you realize that in about a week that Tony is going to be releasing just a clip of you doing on YouTube and putting in whatever sound effects he wants.
I'm gonna put 2 other tonics next to her doing just that.
Oh my god.
The triple toddy
Panpipe.
Yeah.
God.
The Toddy Thompson Trio. Sitting up the park. Anyway, so, as you can tell, we're going to be very strictly story focused here tonight.
As we always are.
On this very low key episode. Okay, so is it flashy when you come back, or do you just sort of come out of a cloud out of nowhere?
I feel like it's very like from the flash and the glitter of Elysium coming back into the real world is just like a glide. They might have like a small break in the clouds where some light escapes,
Okay.
and then is closed off as the cloud closes back, and some clouds trailing after the end of the chariot. But other than that, pretty low-key.
So I like. This reminds me of I wish I remember who the comedian who did the bit, but I think it was something along the lines of you never see somebody frowning on a jet ski. And
I know who you're talking about.
I feel like that's kind of what this is here you are with this. Oh wait.
Hey!
Thank you, Kristen K09, for following us.
Thanks for being awesome.
Oh, Chris. Okay. Hi, Kristen.
You so like, what's your mood coming back? How do you feel? I mean, you left Helix with these people who you hope can fix her, but
Probably Hermes.
Do you know anything about no? not no. But
I don't come to where you work and slap the battering out of your hand.
Yeah. I would say she's not happy. Like, it's even though Helix is very strong and tough, like sometimes curses can't be broken, and that's been shown time and time again without the myths and legends of the realm that Arete's from.
Right. I mean,
sometimes
those
that's
myths and
it.
legends especially are all about like, oh, I've been cursed, so I'm going to do everything to avoid the curse. Oh, I steered right into it,
Yeah.
and that's what screwed me over.
Yeah, so especially because like she is so used to such like a bombastic Helix too, like a person that's just like go go go, running her mouth, like very in your face about everything, to just see her quietly lying there while like she's in stasis or whatever they have for her is just, it was just a lot to see
Where
it.
so where do you think you go, like where do you go in the mortal realm to like be alone?
I feel like Arete would just choose someplace really odd. Like,
you
just
have your spot on the clock tower?
yeah, there's like the roof of the clock tower that she's gone to before. She probably could just like look around, see a tree, and climb to the top of the tree and just be like, nobody's gonna bug me here. Okay, nobody can even see me where I am right now. So she would just probably, I think one of her most like reoccurring spots is probably the top of the owlery.
Aviary.
Yeah.
Okay. So because I like the callback, I feel like that's where Estrella finds you.
Mm-hmm.
And are you in your Arete costume, or are you just dressed normally? Like,
I feel like as soon as she got back, she put her costume back on. Like that was it. She's like, this obviously, she doesn't feel normal. She doesn't feel like just a normal person. She feels like what she is, like the demigod that's here for a reason, to do a job, and that's it now. That's the only thing
Okay.
she should be focusing on.
And you feel Estrella's strong hand on you as you like. You have a few moments to you drop down on the top of the clock tower, and like the golden chariot just sort of dissipates into a cloud of magical energy, and then you feel Arete's hand on your shoulder. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm not lying in a bed somewhere, unconscious, not waking up, so I guess I'm fine.
It's not easy, Palamusa. It's not easy doing what we do because only we can truly do this. Everyone else is taking their lives into their hands.
Isn't it our job to protect them, though? Shouldn't that be what we do? It was my fault.
Everyone always thinks that it's their fault when a team loses a member. Everyone in the field, everyone in the at home, and it's not. When we take this responsibility, when we put on these masks, we know what we're getting involved in. I mean, you and I have it perhaps the easiest because we have the blood of gods in our veins. So we don't think that we're ever going to be felled by anything. But sometimes you have to appreciate the risks that the others take. I mean, now you are part of a team with mere mortals. Helix was probably the most powerful member of your team after you, and that just means that you're going to work.
I'm sorry. She made a face at me. She started it.
Hi, yes, welcome to Yenya Boo Boo.
That's another gift for you, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm making a list.
The gifts are popping tonight.
Sorry.
Now you'll have to work twice as hard to protect the rest. But you're Arete. You can do it. You can protect them, and you, more importantly, can show them how to protect themselves. She is influencing you here?
No.
And she's like, duh. And she is pushing up your superior and pulling down your freak. Now, in masks, characters often have influence over each other. Because the main characters are teenagers, they're still trying to define their own characteristics. So they have the central traits that are called labels. And those labels shift up and down depending on what's happening in the fiction. Oftentimes, adults try to shift those labels, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not. I think Estrella Anti-Arete, as the fans call her,
Mademoiselle Arete.
No.
is trying to do this on purpose, and she's trying to do it in a way that is, kind of buck up, kiddo.
Yeah.
You're Arete, you can handle this. So, she's moving Superior up and Freak down.
I just don't know if I want it.
Now, when somebody is trying to influence you, you can either accept, if they have influence over you, which most adults do, you can either accept that influence and those labels automatically shift, or you resist it and to try to define yourself as a person.
Yeah.
So, Arete, what are you doing here?
God, there's so many options of what to do. I think I might actually reject her influence here.
Oh, all right. That means the dice are gonna hop out.
Yeah.
So, because this is a Powered by the Apocalypse game, the system is very simple. You roll 2d6, you add a thing. If it's 10 or better, you get what you want. If it's 6 or less, I get what I want. If it's 7 or 9, you get a little bit, I get a little bit. But in this case, because resisting the influence of somebody whom you trust is very difficult, you don't add anything. It's just a straight roll. As we all know, Jordan has had some excellent dice luck, which I assume is going to continue right now.
Yeah, I just can't level up.
How much?
Quick check. I have a
Potential do
condition
you have?
that's a -1,
-1?
right?
No,
influence roll?
the condition only affects what move it says on the
Okay.
on the thing.
So I'm not piercing any masks or comforting or supporting anybody.
No. Yeah, you're going to be great to talk to this episode.
Yeah.
It's a 4 over here.
That's a 3 over here.
So it's a 7. So, when you reject someone's influence, you roll. On a hit, you successfully hold yourself and tune them out. So you get to choose one of these. You either clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. Shift one label up and one label down, your choice. Or cancel their influence on you and take +1 forward against them.
This is what's so hard about it. There's so many options when you say no. Just being like, okay, just happens what Rob says. It's very simple.
Frankly, I think it's a very good way to simulate people trying, adults appears influencing teenagers, because saying no is really hard, and you don't really necessarily get to control all the consequences. Like, just kind of shrugging your shoulders and going, yeah, okay. I mean, that's what teenagers are known for doing.
I think what Arete does, when she says that, she just stands up, looks at her aunt and says, how can they listen to me or learn anything from me when I keep fucking up? She just spins and goes down into the aviary.
Okay.
I'm going to shift my mundane down and shift my freak up
Okay.
instead, which is rough. But it made thematic sense.
So where are those at right now?
Freak is +3.
Okay, that's great.
And mundane is -2.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
I like living on the edge.
Or in this case, 2 edges.
Yes. 2 opposite edges. It's a delicate balancing game.
All right.
I was going to cancel a condition, which is another one of the options, but I felt like I'm still angry, so I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
No,
felt
that makes perfect sense.
yeah.
Is this the first time that you've sworn at
Yes.
Estrella?
Oh yes. Oh yes, it is. Very first time that I've done that.
That's great.
The only time.
It
Let's say
was
only time.
That's great.
Yeah, it was the old fudge too.
Yeah. She only goes big. And then she goes home.
Go fork or go home.
Yeah. She goes big and then she goes home.
Arete is punching heavily emotionally here.
Yes.
All right. Horizon.
Mhm.
What are you doing to deal with all of this? Are you doing anything? Have you been
Yeah,
what's going on? What's going on in the mind of Sean Braddock?
I think a lot is going on. It's like a labyrinth in his brain right now. I think basically what he's doing is he's trying to distract himself from his own thoughts, get out of his own head by working on his suit or anything. He's just trying to upgrade security, like trying to work on a suit, just anything to keep his mind busy is what he's doing.
Okay. So, what are you doing to what are you upgrading? Like, what sort of things are you doing here?
Let's see. Well, like if it comes to a suit, he might be trying to improve the armor on it. He might be trying to make it harness his own unique energy better. He might be trying to streamline it. He might be, when it comes to the security around the aviary, he might be trying to work on alarms, might be trying to put in infrared, just anything to basically.
So what is his? Tell me about his workshop space.
It's basically just like a small lab. It's kind of like a lab on a budget. He does have his own room in the aviary where he can work on stuff, and it's got all the little gizmos and stuff he has. But he's working only with what White Owl has provided him with. So
okay. So you're at the aviary.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Is Alexis able to reach you at the aviary?
I think my suit, like the helmet, has like a headset in it, and I can maybe like hear her like maybe like, oh, my helmet's talking. It must be, but I don't think
Must be mom.
I don't think he. I mean, I suppose she could also just ring
Text
his phone.
you?
Yeah.
You should have taken this time to teach your mother how to dab.
What?
You have programming time.
My friend disappears. I just face my father, and I'm like, you know what I gotta do?
You went down a YouTube hole, trying to block out the pain, and decided it's a great idea to teach your mom how to dab.
So I faced father and mother. And what I learned from this is, you gotta dab.
What I learned from this is
life.
So this is what happens when you let the demigod try to tell you about moral stuff. Dabbing will make you feel better, fellow human.
That's what's on all the YouTube videos.
It's on the YouTube.
It's on the YouTube channel.
Okay, so you see your helm comm, starting to ring, and you pick it up and look inside, and it's Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to put it on, or can you like push a button and have her project?
I imagine at this point he can press a button. I think at the beginning he had to put it on, but I think by now he can. Yeah.
So
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only. Sorry.
Why does somebody always say that?
Star Wars exists in this universe.
Yeah, I mean, we're not changing cat names in this universe. Is this where you work?
This is part of where I work.
Why is it cleaner than your room at home? Mom dunk.
Well, because White Owl's here, and I gotta impress White Owl.
Then you don't have to impress me?
I mean, are you not impressed by the mess?
Studies have shown that children who keep their rooms clean have a 65.7% chance of scoring higher on SATs and ACTs, and I just want the best for you, Sean.
Yes, but all brilliant men are messy.
My records disagree.
Well, Dad was.
I thought you didn't want to be like your father.
I don't want to be like my father, but it's all.
So then you should clean your room more often.
Right, because, yeah, that's going to be the clincher. That's going to be what separates me from him is... next time I face him, I'll tell him that. At least my room is clean, Father.
I'm calling to remind you that it is Tuesday night throwback night.
Oh.
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 Way to squeeze
Ooh.
the... Twist the knife.
Can we go back to talking about my room?
Well, if you get back early enough, perhaps you can clean it before Helix arrives.
Fuck you, Rob.
Rob, that's rough. That's a tough one right there.
I'm gonna squeeze these kittens all night, baby.
Unfortunately, it's not happening tonight.
Oh, is Helix sick?
Yeah. She's pretty sick.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
I could tell by your biorhythms that you really enjoyed spending time with her.
Well, you know, I didn't have many friends, and she was one of, what, 2?
Who is your other friend?
Well, I mean, everybody on the team is my friend, but the only other person that actually came over to watch any movies was Arete. But she's been away, too.
Perhaps we can reschedule with Helix next week. If she's feeling better.
I'm hoping. Really hoping. But I don't know.
Is it time for you to tell me about your experience with your father yet? You told me recently that you spent time with him and you didn't want to talk about it. And I'm curious if now is the time to talk about it.
Do you want to hear about it?
Of course, I'm your mother.
Okay, well, what do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
I don't know what I want to tell you. I don't even know what to tell myself at this moment. I mean, you want to be different. You want to be better. You want to cut that out of your life. But at the same time, he's your father. How are you supposed to be different from your father when he's your father? How are you supposed to not think about him? How are you supposed to move on and be better when he's always going to be a part of you? I mean, do you think people can change?
I don't have access to that answer, Sean.
I didn't think you did. Worth a shot, I suppose.
If you wish to come home, I will make whatever your favorite food you request, and I will make it in mass quantities.
Thanks, Mom. I'm not very hungry, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
I am sorry. I am sorry that your meeting with your father did not live up to your expectations, and I am sorry that I was unable to comfort you. I will adjust my programming to try harder next time.
It's okay. I miss you. And
But I'm right here.
the real you.
Well, get home when you can.
I will.
It burns us, it does. Ouch.
We are extra packed full of feels here tonight. So, Sparrow, what are you doing to block out the pain? How can I? And what can I do to take the knife and?
I mean, My thought is she's training. She's on the training grounds.
Okay.
Which I assume we have at the aviary, but
I see. I find it fascinating that everybody has gone to the aviary to like focus in and do stuff, as opposed to like I'm gonna go home to my like normal life and like sleep on it. No, everyone is like
Normal life. Normal life.
What is this normal you speak of?
Is it weird that Helix might have had the normalest life on the table? Like she at least has probably kissed people and like stuff.
what?
Yeah.
Um,
Dental dams.
They just they left all the workaholics alone is what happened.
Right, exactly.
It was like
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? Even I wonder if Sparrow has set up some sort of recreation of the scene so she can replay it.
oh, so she's like danger rooming it, and it's
And
like I should have
trying
done
to
this. I
fix
should have done
what
this.
she could
I
have
should have done this.
Yeah.
Um,
And also, what the hell would have happened if Figment had stuck around? Would he have been of any use? I think she's dwelling on that a little bit too. She's really pissed off at him.
so I think.
Ooh, can I actually retcon something a little bit?
Sure.
Can I actually be the thing that I'm working on is trying to figure out where he went?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So you're working on some kind of beacony,
Yeah, some kind of like
boppity-
triangulated location type dealy.
After you taught your mom to dab.
Sure, after I taught my mom to
I'm
dab.
joking.
There's going to be a glitch, and she's going to do Gungam style for like like an hour, and
Yeah.
you're like, it's close enough. I don't. This is all Arete's idea. I don't really. So, what you're finding out, what's really getting to you is that you've run the simulation, you've run the numbers, and you don't.
I can't find another way around it.
You can't find the one way where, oh yes, I just had to hit that guy and that guy and that guy and then flip over the fourth guy and then do this thing. Nothing that you could have done would have changed anything. Now, maybe maybe there are certain teammates that could have done stuff, but that stuff isn't really factoring into because I think because you're focused on where did I fail, what did I do, you're really being myopic and being like, this was me, this was all me, this is me. Since everybody else is like, this was me, this is me, this is me.
Teenagers.
Survivor's guilt.
So who do you think calls you at this moment? Is it Emma?
I'm not sure if it would be her or the owl.
I think it's Emma. I feel like yeah. So you get the call. Now, have you been ignoring her call and like running?
Probably.
Okay. So I'm curious what she does to... I know what she does. So, she's been calling like all afternoon, and you've been like, nope.
I also wonder if I'm even paying attention to my phone at all, if it's just
Well,
in the
this
locker room
time,
or whatever.
so this is like, the 50th simulation that you've run, and it still ends in horribleness. So you walk over to the to where you've got like your towel and your water bottle or whatever, and your phone is up, and it's the mayor's office calling.
Uh-oh.
that I have to answer. Quinn Elliott. Oh, here, I actually have a phone.
Ooh, LARPing!
Quinn Elliott.
Where are you? It's Emma.
I'm the gym I'm at, and I didn't look at my phone until the now, but I was punching a thing. So
You told me you were at the mayor's office all day.
I did do that.
That's where I am right now.
She let me leave early, and then I went to the gym because I'm really stressed out right now about stuff things. And
When?
I needed to punch things. I needed to punch a thing. I'm punching stuff. It's cool.
You know how good you are at lying?
I'm so bad.
So why can't you tell me what's really going on?
This time I'm not lying. I'm at the gym.
Okay, but what's going on with you? Why do you feel like you need to punch things? This is like clearly this is some sort of thing that you're dealing with that right talk about.
Yeah, utilize
And is it that boy?
Yes. Yep. That's the thing. And he is mad at me because I got really busy and now I'm just it's a whole thing. There's things. It's a thing.
Well, what happened?
I
mean, you're just at the gym. I have time to talk while I sit here and wait for either you or Mayor Littlefeather to show up. So I may be in her office.
You what?
Your mom is the coolest.
Well, you weren't here, and I thought, and
Her
I thought
secretary let you in?
Okay, so we're trying to establish honesty and trust here. No. But, I mean...
What did you do? Climb in a window? Go through the air vent?
No, I picked the lock. Come on.
Oh my god. Those are like state-of-the-art lock. Oh my god.
Not really, actually. I mean, if I can get
my
there,
god.
really not
You're
that.
gonna get in so much trouble. That's
Okay.
like a federal offense, Mom.
Wait.
Federal.
Breaking... No.
Because it's the mayor's office. There's like sensitive...
Okay, don't change the
shit in
subject
there.
here. We're talking about your boy problems.
Yeah, not her light B&E.
I may have committed some light treason.
See, what she doesn't know is that all of the White Owl shit is in there, and if she messes with the wrong bust of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she's gonna find it. Okay. Do you not have your cell phone? Can you leave and then call me back? Because
I was calling you on my cell phone, but you weren't answering.
But I
so
wasn't looking at my phone.
I decided to call you on the landline because I figured that would probably get you to pick up. And your mother was right.
Okay, but it was literally just because that's when I looked at my phone.
8 times I called you, Quinn.
Only 8?
Ocho.
I'm
and
surprised
you
that it's
didn't
only
pick
8.
up. But the first time I called you from the mayor's line, bingo, bango, bongo.
I'm literally not even lying this time. I'm literally not even lying this time.
Okay, well, what are you doing?
At the gym.
Yeah, no. We were going to talk about the boy.
Right.
What?
Got really busy and I had things come up.
Do you need?
And I had to cancel on him a few times, and then he got really mad, and like, whatever. I
Well, what-
planned badly, and my spreadsheets were bad.
Okay, did you hear what you just said?
I planned badly, and my spreadsheets were bad?
Right. Are there any other teenage girls that use spreadsheets to plan things? So how did you plan badly?
Timing and stuff. Unexpected book reports.
Quinn.
Yep.
If you don't want to date this boy, that's fine. You just need to find that you went out with him on a date, and that was great, and I'm very proud of you, and you're my big girl just growing up. But his feelings, and just tell him that. Hey, honey, I have a question for you.
Oh. What?
Okay, so I'm standing behind the mayor's desk.
Yep.
And...
You didn't push the big red button, did you? Because that's off the nuclear.
No, there's like a yellow flashing thing.
Oh, that's just the intercom that tells her that the senator wants to talk at her.
Oh. Okay.
Don't answer it, because it's the senator.
Okay. What's her secretary's name?
Cheryl.
Okay, I think Cheryl's here. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh my god.
So I thought you were gonna go
Your
with
mom
Janet.
totally picked up that phone.
She totally picked up the phone.
That's not a word.
No,
Brad.
no. Well, that's the thing, is that it's not a phone.
I know it's not a phone, but what actually is it? Because I lied. I'm good at it. The lying.
It means that White
Oh,
Owl is down. And we'll pick up this story in 10 minutes after our first act break.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rob!
We'll see you in 10, everybody. All right, welcome back to Act 2 of Masks, A New Generation. We just...
You're welcome, Danielle.
Yeah. So that arm punch was a special order from our former cast mate, Danielle, who is watching in scenic Atlanta right now, and who apparently needed me to get punched in the arm because of all the feels that I was giving her. So all I have to say is just wait for the next 2 hours, baby.
And the Twitter crowd goes wild.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Affirmative action.
One Twitter crowd did say Sparrow punch.
I almost did it.
You...
All right, so yeah,
To
all
the
that
side.
room, and you're still endangering the camera. Good job. Okay, so when we last left our heroes, and back when I had 2 arms, we Sparrow had just received the news that or a warning from White Owl. Specifically that she was down. So what this is this is like an automated system that if her vital signs drop below a specific level or something like that, it triggers. And like, I think. So, do we want to jump back where where you've already told them what's going on, or like what's going on as far as that? Because that's all you really know right now is that her vitals dropped down.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just run upstairs. I know they're both here. I think we have some sort of check-in system, like the computer knows when we're here.
Right.
And I just run upstairs and I'm like, the owl is in trouble, we gotta go.
Go where?
I don't know, but there's a beacon and we're following it.
Let's go.
Well, that's the thing. You bring up, you're like, okay, Owl computer, where is White Owl? Nothing.
Who?
Trust Tower. It has to be Trust Tower. This is my gut feeling.
Well,
I'm trying to stare at Rob's face and he's not giving anything away. Damn it.
He's too good.
That's why I also hide behind the mug sometimes.
I might
'Cause I'm
have a
usually going,
solution.
What?
I've been working on a program to track Figment's whereabouts.
Do it. Ping her. It's,
I could
the
reset
beacon
it.
says that her vitals are low. She could be dying. Ping it. Now.
It's set for Figment. I have to reset it for her.
So that
Do the
means
thing!
that sounds like you are unleashing your powers of gadgetry here a little bit.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll plus freak.
Plus freak. Crap.
Do you want some help?
Yes.
I mean, if you wanna. Do you
Give him
wanna?
something.
Can I'm
help
techier
by
than
telling
she is.
Whoa.
I'm techier than she is.
I help by telling little Sparrow to give him something
Okay.
of
A reminder
owls.
to everybody that
for him to track.
He's not
that
a
you
sniffing
do
dog.
have
But if it's like a piece of her
2
attack,
team in the pool.
We're using team.
You help by saying, "Wait, you guys, dab."
no. I helped by telling little Sparrow. I'm using my leadership skills.
I'd give you the IP address of her cell phone. I don't think that's how that works, but I rolled a 5.
Well, you don't have to.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
You
wait.
have to roll.
Hold
I
on.
don't have
You
to roll to
did really
help.
Good, by the way.
No, because
Okay.
if you're using team, no, you don't. You just spend a point to team,
Good, 'cause
and
I
it
failed.
gives them a plus.
I think it might have been unnecessary.
Good.
I got a 11.
So we don't need to use that team.
No,
Is
you
it
already
an
you have
11
to.
plus something?
Well,
Oh no, it's 10 because I got a -1 on my freak.
10 is still a pass.
Yeah.
I'm just being accurate.
Because usually team,
Yeah.
you use if you fail, right?
Anyone working? Yeah, usually you work in the. So we're going to say you don't have to spend it. Okay, so you're stretching your powers. On a hit, you do it. Marking condition, blah blah blah. So you didn't do that. Okay, cool. So
you did it.
You.
Yay!
So how do you do it? This is your chance to be awesome. So tell me how you're awesome.
I assume. Wait, did you help me or no?
I guess I didn't because we didn't.
Okay.
use
Well,
the
no,
team.
you
just
still
help.
help.
Okay, then sure, yes.
So I'm gonna pretend that she gave me some sort of chip from something, and I put it in.
What is?
Maybe I know like her tracking beacon.
I feel like
info.
I feel like this is more of a I need a strand of her DNA kind of thing.
Let me take out the lock of hair.
The lock of
that
her
I
hair
keep.
that I keep in
Yeah.
my.
What part of her body do you give me?
God.
So okay, what about this? What
Her
if
old
like
costume?
we were joking about the lock of hair, but since we're going for maximum feels here, what if as part of your like I don't know induction ceremony, like you tied a piece of her hair into yours and she tied a piece of hair into
Or what if it's even like rather than in your actual hair, just like an actual like a talisman that's
Or a
made out
talisman.
of the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I hand you my owl hair talisman.
Okay. And I
Owl hair.
insert the DNA into the program. And
Okay.
shut the thing and like. Boop, 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 bop.
Does
it's-
like a really cool like hackers thing across his face.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, we're going through the budget tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Matthew
Um,
Willard, we know you.
Ah.
And then
Uh-huh.
What's up?
yeah. So now it's just triangulating, and it's like, unfortunately, we have to wait for the loading bar, but yeah.
And the code and the coding thing, and then
Yeah.
I've read some very fun articles from programmers who are like, every time that I watch people hack things, it makes me want to punch the TV screen.
Because really, what it should look like is
done. Yeah. Or
I plugged it into the USB. The program did the thing,
Yeah.
and we're in.
I did it right. I went beep boop bop, and that was it.
that's comic book science, everybody.
Yeah.
So you do get a ping,
Was I right?
but it is not
Trust Tower.
AU Tower. It is some location
Dr. Pepperoni.
on the
Not even a joke.
across Halcyon Bay. There's a weak signal. You're picking up a weak signal, and there is, from what you can tell, because you're rolled 10+, I'm going to give you all the info.
Woo.
Something is actively trying to block the signal.
Oh.
Chariot. Can we use it?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right now, the chat is arguing whether it is beep boop bop or beep bop beep.
Ah.
So-
Beep, bop, beep. Beep, bop,
I mean-
beep, 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 bada, bada, boop.
I
I feel like it's a like combination. Beep, bop, beep, beep,
I mean,
bop.
I bop, you bop, we bop.
God.
We all bop. Cyndi Lauper.
Oh God.
Let's all get Dixie
Sorry.
fried. Let's
Sorry.
go.
All right. Into the chariot you go, and you go streaking out
Mhm.
across the bay, of course, in no stealth mode whatsoever.
Nope. It's only sparkles. Our illusionist is gone. That was
Yeah,
the only
that
chance
was
we
it,
had.
that was
with
it.
the chariot.
They know you're coming.
Yeah.
And
Ride of the Valkyries is just playing.
so
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm fine with being a Valkyrie. It works for me. It fits my aesthetic.
It definitely fits my aesthetic.
Yeah. Oh, it fits your character's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does not fit
So
my
I
character's.
think
Yeah.
so. You are flying out over Halcyon City when out of nowhere a streak comes and smashes into the side of the chariot, and the three of you. Well, let's see here.
I'm gonna just go ahead and take these because I have a feeling I'm gonna need them.
Yeah.
And the power of the hit sends the chariot spiraling down into the ground, and I think it the impact causes it to dissipate for a few moments, but protects the three of you.
Okay.
And
I was about to grab them and like try to like keep them as much of the blow as possible from hitting them.
And I was going
from the
to
crash.
curve my back and roll.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and roll the defend move? I mean, as long as you're volunteering to do it.
Good thing you're angry right now.
That's comforting or supporting. Defending is completely different.
Is it guilty that?
Yeah, I think guilty.
Insecure is what makes you have a hard time.
Right, because you're like, I can't protect
right.
people. Yeah. I should get these out. Might be handing them out soon.
Oh boy.
This is the defend move, so plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
Woo! Plus
All
2
right.
on my savior.
So you for me, third roll zero friends on hit, you keep the thing, cost the thing. You keep them safe and you choose one. All these hard choices.
One of the options is take influence over someone you protect. And so
I will point out that you cannot take influence over me anymore.
That's true.
Oh, that's a forever thing. Ah! Darn it.
Sorry, bruh.
You
So
already got
disappointed.
influence over me, so.
I know.
Well, that just
So
means that that's
disappointed.
one less choice you have to make.
What happens if I try to take influence over somebody again?
If you try to...
No, I would have to inflict like a condition, right? No, I'm not going to mess with Raz. I'm just joking.
Yeah, just in case you wanted to be a dick.
Which?
Wait, is there anything that could use some help?
If you would get
over
another
here?
influence card from the same character instead of
What do you-
shift
You're
one
okay.
of their labels up and one of
Yeah,
their
basically you
labels
would
down.
get to shift one of their label. You'd be able to shift his labels.
Mm.
Okay. I don't know. No, I'll leave him alone. I will add a team to the pool
Okay.
because I'm a team player.
All right.
Do you remember what color you are?
Don't worry about it.
Is she orange?
I am orange.
And you're...
I'm blue.
I don't have influence over you, but I do have influence over her. Okay.
Blue.
Everybody has
Abba
influence
di
over
abba
me.
di.
I'm very giving.
Influenceable?
Influenceable. I cared too much when I joined this team about what everybody thought about me. I want everybody to like me. Sorry.
All right.
The
So
narcissism.
you grab and tumble with them in your strong arms, and your back smashes into a building as you go. And
I feel a little bit better because I protected somebody.
Right.
Finally. That
Sitting there debating, do I tell her that I have armor and she didn't need to do that?
What
you're
you
still
probably want to
mortal.
tell her is that the person who smashed the chariot out of the sky is standing in the street, and it is hashtag.
Oh, I knew he was being mind controlled!
And his eyes are glowing gold.
Oh! Gold. I don't know why I said, I don't know what that means.
Can I
Mind
read the
control.
files?
Sure.
So you've learned about the superhuman world through your mentor's resources. When you first encounter an important superpowered phenomenon, your call, roll plus superior on a hit. Tell the team what important detail you've learned from your studies. The GM will tell you what, if anything, seems different from what you remember. And on a 10 plus, ask the GM a follow-up question. They will answer it honestly.
It's gone forever.
Okay, roll it.
11, 13.
All right. So you're supposed to ask me. You're supposed to tell me what you know.
I want to know the way to deactivate the chip. Like, that's what I've been researching. So whether it's, like, something in his neck, something in his arm, like...
You think that so the chip is in the brain, the
brain.
But the only way to deactivate it safely is if the subject is rendered unconscious.
Okay.
So, like, you can't just, like, walk up and go, like, click, click, and they're like...
I mean, my thought was to try and cut it out of his arm or something, but this complicates stuff because it's in the brain.
Do we have to make him go to sleep?
Can I pierce the mask?
That was... Hold on a 10 plus, I get to do what? I get to ask a follow-up question. What's the easiest way to knock hashtag unconscious?
Punch him in the face. No. Tastes like... I like that plan.
Throw a tomahawk at him and hit him with the butt end of it.
Just text him hashtag unconscious.
Honestly,
Yes.
if Arete gets a clear shot at him,
Okay.
he'll go to sleep.
Okay. I kind of like, so we see hashtag and I look over my shoulder back at these two and I'm like, we need to knock him unconscious right now. That's the only way to deactivate
Zoom!
him. Ah!
He comes shooting at you and runs past you, slamming into you and spinning around. And basically spins you around. No, you're going to take a powerful blow.
Ooh.
I can't defend that?
No, because you're not because that's defending somebody from somebody else from like jumping in front of the thing. It's not just like you were too busy talking with your crew, and he saw that took that opportunity to.
Okay, but I get to roll.
Right, so
Plus
you
conditions
add.
marked. I have no conditions. I rolled 6, which is a fail.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's
So
the one you want to fail against.
that's what you want to
Oh,
Yeah.
good, perfect. Don't mark potential.
So you mark potential as normal, and you say how you weather the blow.
I think I use my superior training skills in falling, and I do that good old trick where I roll my back and grab onto his shoulder so that we tumble rather than like smack.
Okay, so you basically grab him as he zooms past.
Yes.
Okay. And when you do that, he grabs onto your hands and is like, "Good. I was planning on taking you to be. How do I want to make this creepy?
Oh boy.
See. Mercer asks, "How do you want to do this?" I ask, "How do I make this creepy?"
How do I give you nightmares later tonight? How do I make you go pee-pee in your pants?
How do I want to... Or, good, I was taking you to improve your service numbers anyway.
I say, Horizon, slow him down, and I unleash all of my speed to try to grab him and just remove them from each other.
And if we need to use team to help, I think I want to distract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
How do you
That's why
distract
she
him?
can
That's
get
why
that
I
blow
asked
in.
Horizon
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Okay,
slow him down.
how are you slowing him down?
Could I create a force field, which it's like basically a fan blowing the opposite direction, kind of that thing? Like he's basically
Oh,
flying,
so
he's flying into a
you
force
can
that's
absolutely
pushing
do
me
that.
out. Yeah.
So you're gonna smoke a team.
Yeah.
Roll it.
All
So
right.
go ahead and directly engage that threat.
Can I unleash my powers?
You're directly engaging that threat because you're
Alright.
directly engaging that threat.
Okay.
You got some help.
I know. I just wish that it was on the one that I maximized. Alright.
Oh my god!
That's a 3 total.
Oh my
Whole lot of
god!
snake eyes.
Wait, I'm gonna mark potential finally.
Hey!
There's our silver lining.
I'm gonna die right now.
It really is. Like I in the original version of
though my hair looks like hell.
while everybody
I need
recovers from that
different
stanky die roll.
Just switch over.
In the original version of Apocalypse World, you took harm, and basically it was just kind of like a health track. And I really like the conditions in Masks, just because it's more thematically appropriate, because it's all about emotions and teenagers and things like that. And I really like when games who hack these things,
when you fail again,
you mark potential, because that way that is that kind of the cookie at the end of it, like, oh, I messed up, but I think we learned something today. At least the survivors did. So,
oh boy.
awful.
I
finally helped you guys, and then I just turned around and completely screwed up.
Okay. So, well, first of all, what condition do I want to give you?
Oh god.
And what condition do I want to give you? Oh yeah.
I'm very angry, if that helps you.
I know you're already angry.
Am I still good?
Oh yeah, you're fine. Cool. Although I almost feel like, since you did roll a 2 on that move,
just all of us feel awful.
we all tried to punch hashtag and it didn't work.
He's too fast.
We're so useless without our other team members.
Actually, yeah.
Honestly, I think that's pretty good.
Me?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, why'd I ask?
Because he zoomed into your powers and you're like, I got him! And then he just blew right past it.
Damn.
You are going to be insecure.
I knew it.
And you are going to be afraid.
I knew you were going to give me that one. I knew it!
So you leap forward to chase after him, but he's just too fast. And
even for my legendary speed.
Even for your legendary speed. Because whatever is going on with the glowing eyes has enhanced his power. And so he's speeding away with Sparrow, and you see like your teammates drift away, and it's just the two of you right now.
Can I take the blunt side of my axe, just pound him in the temple?
Okay, if you want to directly go ahead.
I mean, I need to knock him out. I have a -2 to directly engaging a threat right now. Plus my 0 of danger.
Oh,
so you're at a -2 on this roll?
Yeah.
cool.
It's the only thing I can think to do, though.
Are you topped out at anything?
Or wait, am I... Wait. Am I not unleashing my
She's
powers?
No.
By overcoming an obstacle?
I feel like hitting people with a tomahawk is something that
That's
you do
what
on
I
the
tried.
reg.
Yeah, totes on the reg.
Oh! What? Are you even trying?
For you viewers at home, I just rolled a 2.
Is this like Cthulhu?
Which
Is
means
everybody...
I got literally straight up 0 because I have a -2 on this.
Thanks for the dice, Mark.
These dice are going in the shame pit.
I don't know. What
I'm grabbing different dice from the not shamey part.
I put mine back there. So good luck.
The chatters in the audience smell blood because they're all like TPK, TPK.
I'm marking potential though.
You are absolutely marking potential.
That's 2 already this game.
Whoa.
Don't roll anything. Just narratively convince Rod to let you just do whatever you want. I don't want a trifecta on these snake eyes.
Everyone is just gonna carefully walk everywhere.
Put me in bubble wrap.
I would like to retcon that all's good. Everything's fine.
We're all fine here now. How are you? So
how badly do I fail, Rob?
Here's how badly you fail. You are like, okay, all I gotta do is, and with his lightning speed, he grabs your wrist and says, well, I was gonna take the scenic route and let you see the city, but since you're being cooperative, and his other hand comes at your temple right here, and a small burst of electricity hits you, and that's the last thing you remember.
Oh no.
There goes that side of the table. It's only
Yeah.
And then there were 2.
Stop now, though.
Episode 6 is just going to be 3 hours of me laughing.
As we all pop slowly up and down at the table edges.
Yeah. Would not be surprised.
Unlimited power. So What are you two doing? What's going on over there on Team Conscious?
Have we lost sight of him?
Yes.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to be able to use that braided hair thing for Sparrow as well?
Do I have a piece of Sparrow's hair?
Was that also included in the talisman?
I would think it would be both of our hairs intertwined.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Okay, then I do it.
Yeah.
Because we've established that it's a thing.
And
no.
it works.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, all I gotta do is readjust the calibration and,
He's got me down.
Good
That's
job,
what I do.
Horizon.
this is when I play you after I kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You've been practicing.
And okay, yeah, you think you've got a very fast moving signal.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if that's the right one.
Can I okay, I'm just gonna sit there and look at the very fast moving signal, and I'm gonna do some calculations in my mind, and I'm like, Arete, get ready to punch. Wait, stand over there.
Mhm.
Get ready to punch. 3, 2, 1, go. And then I assume you directly engage a threat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, go ahead
Other
and
dice this time. Do I get a help for that? Because he directed
We're out of
me?
team.
Are we out of
you
team?
have one left.
Okay.
And
I mean,
I mean,
don't use the team until you need it.
Yeah. Did I do that right in terms of what I wanted to accomplish?
yeah.
Or was I supposed
Because
to?
like
Okay.
last
I
No,
time.
think
no. You want her to roll the move and punch the dude? Go ahead.
We established that I'm the only one strong enough.
I just looked at it as I was busy with the computer.
No, I'm joking.
You are the worst.
What is that?
What's going on?
Knuckles!
What's happening?
So go ahead and mark that.
What's happening?
I literally, Danielle,
We need you.
you gotta come back.
I rolled 4 total.
Son of a bitch.
Ethan, get up off of that flume.
It would be a great entrance.
Let me mark it
You
as
just
potential.
Okay.
Oh, I topped out of my track.
So I'm assuming I'm looking at the computer.
I leveled up.
I'm assuming I'm looking at the computer and she just disappears from my periph.
Yeah.
She's just gone. I'm like, Arete? Arete. Yeah, shit. Okay. Cool.
Sidebar, Figment ain't coming in this session. I just turned on the humidifier for him and what?
Oh.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Okay.
So I failed.
We'll get to you.
Okay.
You can relax.
No, I can't. Opposite of relaxing right now. I'm glad you all tuned in to watch us all just die. It's gonna be good.
Panicked
it's gonna be
deaths.
It's gonna be that actually would make for pretty good. Just watch like the human spiral.
Bunch of 15-year-old kids dying in panicked deaths.
Just
Definitely
spiral
good
into
entertainment.
Yeah,
panic.
no, that's what the podcasters want to hear is all the screams of the children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can I, instead of engaging him directly, set a trap?
Okay. What do you want to do?
I would like to use my brain to basically construct some sort of rigging that when he flies by, it will, like, maybe I set up something where he gets zapped. Maybe I get set up something where when he passes by something, it makes like a car flip in his direction. Just something that kind of triggers to knock him out.
I think that's
Are you,
one. Just so
are
you're
you
aware.
Ed? Are you topped out or bottomed out on any of your labels?
No.
Okay.
We need 2 piles. We need dice that have rolled ones and other dice.
I don't remember which one I put in here.
I was using the other pink-purple one.
You made that so much better by sounding like you're weeping.
And that
I
orange one.
appreciate
The
it.
orange one that you're using, that was the other one that I was using.
So basically what I like to do is I like to provoke him and then have him, as when he's coming after me,
Did it again.
stop. Just let it go.
Don't grab the pink-purple one.
Basically, I like to provoke him, and then when he comes after me, he triggers something. He basically does it to himself. I'm trying to get him to hurt himself.
Well, okay. So you set up your energy trap, and you're like 3, 2, 1, and then you feel somebody like looming over you, and he's like, "What you doing?"
Playing Mario Brothers.
Look, I knew those two wouldn't listen, but I thought that we could have a talk about this.
I'm talking to hashtag. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm all ears.
Do you ever feel like that you don't belong?
Is that a trick question?
Well, like, I've seen how... Like, I've seen you guys in action a couple times, and you're all pretty good, but you... How can I say this nicely?
Just a little bit better than the rest?
No.
Yeah.
You could use a little help.
Okay. How so?
Well, the quickest way is the same way that trust helped me.
And how did he help you?
He removed my doubts. Like, it used to be when I would get into fights, I'd wonder if I was powerful enough, or I'd wonder if I could protect people. I wondered, did people actually like me, or did they just think that hashtag was a cool name? And I don't worry about any of that anymore.
Can I assess the situation?
Sure.
Okay.
I feel like he might be trying to influence you right now. What the hell?
Only good dice.
They're mine. Get your own. Okay, I got plus superior.
Mhm.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Like I said, just a little bit better than the rest.
Okay. You're lucky that it's a 4-foot wide table.
You're lucky that you're far, far away.
That you're only 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not trying to pierce the mask here? Because I think that's more of a... Are you trying to basically read him, or are you...
I'm trying to figure out how I can basically deactivate him, if that's the right term.
I already told you how to deactivate it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to find if there's another way.
You've got to unconscious him.
Okay, assess the situation.
Or pierce the mask. I could pierce the mask too and ask him one of those. Whatever you think is best. Or makes most sense, rather.
Well, okay. Well, if you're still trying to deactivate him, I think.
Well, no, actually, no. You're right. I do want to find out more. Let's go pierce the mask.
Okay, so that so you rolled. So instead, you're adding mundane.
Okay, mundane. I got an 11.
Okay, so you're gonna ask 3 of those questions.
Cool. First of all, how could I gain influence over you?
You could gain influence over him by telling him that he made a difference. I hashtag, while being a social media star was important to him, I think deep down he's still a hero because he wants to help people.
Okay. Do I have to interact with that, or can I keep going?
You can keep going.
Okay.
Pull the questions first, and then we'll figure out.
Okay. How could I get your character to turn sides?
Deactivate the chip.
Okay. And what do you intend to do?
He wants to bring you to trust so that your team can be incorporated into Team Supreme.
Okay.
And chip all of you.
Okay.
Just makes me think of
We're not
Taco
a damn
Bell.
pizza.
It makes me feel like
Look,
think of
it
Taco
tested
Bell.
really
Pizza Hut,
well.
so-
It tested really well in the focus groups. Okay.
I'm sure it did.
I don't want to be made with sour cream.
Okay.
It's not helping because I skipped dinner to get here. So
Oh no!
Sorry, Rob.
You
I'm
monsters!
gonna go and
So
just-
talk about food more. He's been torturing
I had a
us all
burrito
night.
for lunch.
They're like,
It was free.
Tanya's gonna run upstairs and start baking bread. He's like, oh,
You can't have any, Rob. You
Do you
can't
like-
have any.
angrily chewing bread at
I do have. I mean, if on our break, if you want some soup and bread, okay.
No. It's like I'm not gonna like blood sugar drop. I'm just saying that
We also have Lara bars, but
Well, sometimes sometimes I have dinner, sometimes I don't. The last time we had kind of a weird disaster night because my car didn't start, so I was a little more like I'm just gonna go. And anyway, this is whether thanks comparing to my whether or not I ate before game TED talk. All right. So armed with that knowledge, what do you do?
Okay, so what was the last thing he said to me? Well, it was about how he wanted to do something that mattered or something.
Yeah, that he didn't have any doubts anymore about being a hero and how all of that just went away.
Okay, so
And we're all going to be working as a team. All of us, every hero in Halcyon City, will be working together to make it a better place.
but hashtag you were already doing that.
But I'm doing it better now, Horizon.
How so? Because the hashtag I remember was one of the reasons why I decided to become a hero myself. Not whoever this is now.
I inspired you?
Absolutely. You're all over social media. I didn't even know what a hero was. The only person I had to look up to was my dad, and I'm sure you're aware of who he is.
Yeah, that's a bummer, dude.
Yeah. But you made a difference for me. You were my bright light in the darkness.
Go ahead and make a comfort or support move.
Okay.
Because I think you're supporting him here to try to break free of the chip's influence.
What the hell?
I got.
Where did you get those dice? What did you do to them?
Thanks for those dice, Mark.
I
Did you
got.
drill them out and weight them?
I got a 12.
All right. So on a hit, he hears you.
Take that, Quacky Chan.
What? You are so lucky this table is 4 feet wide. Ah.
A plus. A plus.
He grabs your hand
Mhm.
in a flash of his speed, and puts it up to his neck, and just for a second is like the gold glow in his eyes drops,
Mm-hmm.
and he just says, "Do it now."
I thought I'm deactivating. Am I deactivating? Is that what I'm doing?
Knock him out.
You have to knock him out.
No, well, you have to.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought the chip was back here.
it is.
It's in his
He's
brain,
got
though.
your hand
Mhm.
here, and he's like, "Hit me with a blast right now."
Oh, I do that.
And you beheaded him. Good job.
Welcome to Quentin Tarantino's Next Generation.
Just a little light decapitation.
You know what they call an Infinity Stone in Paris? No, anyway.
What do they call an Infinity Stone in Paris, Rob?
No.
The Stone Royale with cheese.
Yeah.
La
What do they call the anti-mind? I don't know. I didn't get a DC count. These are some deep nerd cuts. Anyway,
Which, if you're watching this,
which fair enough. So he hits. Hashtag hits the ground.
Good job, Horizon.
thank you, Dice. Thank you.
Oh, right.
For,
Thank you,
for not
Horizon's
condemning me
dice.
to the same fate as my two fellow players.
It's BS. It's such BS.
It is.
Hey, man, you're raking up that what's it called?
And
Potential.
he sits back up and just is like, oh fuck.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh god, I think I'm getting Ethan's plague.
And I say, welcome back to the land of the living.
Is somebody making bacon?
Oh no.
And he's like, oh no, that's me. Oh, that's me. Okay. Dude, I am so sorry.
Now I'm not gonna sneeze. Thanks, Jordan.
No, it's fine. Are you?
Yeah, I'm me. I'm me for the first time ever since I got that stupid phone.
Which phone in particular?
The trust phone.
Trust phone.
They handed out the trust phones, and this is kind of my whole deal, and then they said that they were going to give me an upgrade, and I just had to go to the tower. And then, well, and he touches the ow. That was the upgrade,
right? "Quote unquote" upgrade.
Well,
Upgrade.
It did. I ran faster and hit harder and did all sorts of things that I never thought I was going to.
Yeah, but the only difference was you weren't choosing your targets. You already incapacitated two of my friends.
No, they should be fine.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, as long as Trust hasn't installed the chips in them yet.
Oh my god.
Okay, we need to go find my friends, and if you don't mind, I would very much like the White Owl to debrief you.
She's...
Oh, right. Never mind. She is busy. So, we need to go find my friends.
Oh, well, actually, that's good, because I took them to where Trust is holding the White Owl.
You're the worst.
Well, mind control, dude.
All right, well, you're going to help me get them back before they get upgraded.
Stupid subgrade.
Yeah. I'm not really in a fighty mood, right? Or not fighty condition. That's the word he uses. Is fighty condition right now.
Right.
Because I just took a massive energy blow to the back of my brain, and right now, all I taste is avocado toast. So,
Okay.
But you're like an energy absorber, right? Like, I've read your file.
Yeah, yes.
So why don't I just, and his hand starts to vibrate, give you my power, and you can get there very quickly.
Wait, do I know if this is safe?
Oh, it's absolutely not safe, but you can always unleash your powers to try and control it.
Oh, crap.
You have the good dice, it's fine.
I have the bad card.
Oh.
To unleash your powers.
But you have the good dice. You'll probably roll a double mask and you'll be fine.
Thanks for jinxing that. Right.
I knocked on wood.
Let's do it. You know what? First, let's grab some Dr. Pepperoni. Let's fuel up, and then we'll do it.
Why don't you just take my hand right now, dude?
Okay, fine.
If you have a promo deal, I understand that, but
made me
Want to use
sad.
those coupons before you die.
Made me sad. The last thing you ate was avocado toast. All right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Roll it.
All right.
Why?
It's Horizon's time to shine.
I got an 8 because of the -2. I would have had a 10, but
You don't have a plus on that?
These things.
Oh, yeah, what do you add to it?
do I add something?
To unleash your powers?
Yes, you add your freak.
I got a 7.
Oh, we were so close to a failure, Tawny. We were so close.
Why did we say anything? I could have just kept my stupid mouth shut. I just assumed you would have a positive on
See, I
things.
figured this is what you want him to
And I'm
fail. So you're
also
like,
a nerd.
is there a negative team I
That's
can
what
throw at
I
this
wanted.
a-hole?
Can I influence him to a negative one? No, I'm joking.
He's trying to save your ass.
I'm joking.
Actually, you
Mostly.
can.
No, she's joking.
I hope.
When you take advantage of your influence over someone, you surrender the influence you hold. You surrender the influence you hold over them to choose one.
But she's not there.
He's trying to save your ass.
We can work it out.
You remember how much
You are such a
I'm
petty
joking. Robert. Please don't do this.
Oh my god.
I was actually like,
Really, I like the fact that you're
backpedal.
basically doing this just to see
I am-
Tawny like swallow her
I
own
could-
tongue.
Yeah.
I could feel Tawny's tension building and building.
Ha!
How can I kill all of us? Me and Tony are mind controlled. Horizon fails and explodes from all
Mind
of
control?
them.
What kind of a barbarian do you think I am that I would mind control you off the screen?
This isn't
right
my
away?
first time. This isn't my first time meeting you, Rob.
Have you met you?
Yeah.
I was gonna skip the gym tomorrow, and now I don't think I can.
Too much stress.
Yep.
Okay, so 7, you choose. You either mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Tell me how it's unstable or temporary.
Okay. Well, temporary. It's very easy. You get enough juice to run very fast to the location, and so we see Horizon, a streak of light peeling off of the streets of Halcyon City onto the bay, running across it, and then it starts to dim, and you start to splash into the water. You're like, no, and you just make it to the edge of the bay before your power
on the dock of the bay.
lets out, and you realize. And you're kind of awestruck at the location. Like, you figured this was going to be like some shady warehouse or like a evil guy yacht or something.
Uh-huh.
Is it like a club?
And no, it's a simple cave leading into the side of the island.
Caves is never good.
And it makes sense to you now. This is the legendary Gold Cove, where Gold Standard
Ah, crap.
fought crime for years and years and years and years. And this is where all of his cool stuff was hidden, because he was keeping his identity secret from being part of the AU Tower, and all that was separate, and it only got revealed when he retired from his career. And he basically revealed, was like, yep, that was me. Love me, everybody. But apparently you think that Trust has stashed some stuff out here. At the very least, White Owl and your friends. What do you do?
First of all, how familiar am I with this location? Because I should point out that Gold Standard is the guy that doesn't like me and can condemn the whole team because I was on it.
Dick.
Well, you can always assess the situation.
I would like to assess the situation.
That's a 2 over here.
It's a 6 over here.
Plus superior.
Then just keep rolling well.
I got an 8.
All right, so you get to ask one of those questions.
How could I best end this quickly?
Excuse me. If you can stop Trust from upgrading your friends, the three of you should be able to overpower him easily.
Okay.
Because
So
he's a little birch.
what I would like to do is
Like a
use the
sapling.
computer that I used to track her before and track her again.
Okay. Wait. Volume down, volume down, volume down.
Dim the screen.
All right. So you make your way through the cove, and you know it and there's a part of you that you know, like, man, you wish you were here under better circumstances, because you know that what you could appreciate it more.
I'm
like,
imagining the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disney World.
like, imagine like a combination of that and like the Batcave, because all of his like souvenirs are in here, and they're all like kind of
Backlit.
yeah, they're backlit, and they're of course lit by like gold lighting.
They got those good LEDs.
There's a couple animatronic pirates just like
yeah, from the case where the animatronic pirates were terrorizing
The Gold Cove.
yeah.
Is one of them Madame Luo pink?
Oh my god.
Man, we're gonna have to run a crossover episode.
oh, dude.
But you make your way into the cove, and you see Sparrow and Arete both strapped to kind of, you know, operating table type things.
Okay. Do
And in the distance of the cove, you hear somebody kind of whistling and talking to themselves, and then from out of the darkness steps Trust, except his cybernetic arm, the fingers each have a nasty looking like injection thing on them.
Yeah.
Are we awake yet, or are we still knocked out? I'm just wondering, like, can I finagle a knife out of my pocket and like slowly start sawing away at the?
I think you're awake.
Can I do some finagling and unleash my powers?
Well, hold that thought. What do you want to do?
I would like to. Does he know I'm there?
No.
No. Okay. Then I would like to. Jeez. I would like to assess the situation.
Okay.
Yes.
You.
Birch.
Okay.
That's less than ideal.
Yeah. I got a 6. So.
Okay. Mark potential.
Mark that
Can I use this
potential.
team?
No, you're
out of
fresh
team.
out.
Oh no.
No, you can only use your influence to fuck him over, right? Yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
Yep, you can't give him a boost with your influence.
Shit.
It's okay. This is perfect for the app break.
Oh god.
Goody. Okay.
Oh, bro.
Are we breaking now?
No.
Oh.
I have something that's gonna make you all want to kill me, and then we'll break. That's how this works.
Can I finagle a knife?
Hold on.
All right. So I can't situation. Can I just try to figure out? Do I? Okay.
So you're like, okay, what do I do? And you're frantically trying to figure out what because this is the first time you're like, okay, I'm a hero. What do I do? Do I do this? Do I do this? What would Arete do? What would this do? What would it? And you don't even feel the arm slip around your neck and start to squeeze. And the last thought that you have before the sleeper hold takes you out is, well, I probably should have done something. The rest of you, like, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna finagle my knife. I'm just gonna, because they clearly didn't get all my. Okay, well they got that one. All right, they're pretty good. Okay, what about now this one? Maybe this one. Maybe. Oh no. Because Horizon
It's the owl.
is dragged into the operating area,
By the owl.
dropped on the floor. And the person stands there and nods to Trust. And Trust clicks his fingers together and says, "All right. Well, now we can truly begin. Thank you for your help, Arete."
Oh, I knew it!
Are you saying yes now?
I knew it!
And that is where we end
No.
our second act.
I'm gonna say it because I have to. Rob!
And we'll be back in 10 minutes for the thrilling conclusion of this episode of Masks Future Shock.
Well pointed toe.
And welcome back to Act 3 of Issue 5 of Masks Future Shock. We are at a very interesting place in the narrative here because this is the first time that all three of or the entire hero team has been captured in the classic bad guy style.
It's like the episode of Batman where Batman and Robin are both tied to logs that are going through the...
They're like, don't give him ideas. So the Horizon, Arete, and Little Sparrow are ready to be upgraded into Trust's program.
Do we see the owl anywhere?
No.
That's less
But
than
you
cool.
do see Arete,
Mademoiselle Arete.
Aunt Estrella to you, standing behind Trust, arms folded, eyes glowing gold. All right.
Was I able to find
Hold on.
a boob
Is this our
dagger
first
or
time
anything?
seeing that?
Yes.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's not the technical term.
Goddess dagger.
Because Arate's pissed. Like, she's already
You have the
mad.
card.
She's already frustrated. She already feels like she's doing a horrible job. And then she sees the person that she's been looking up to her entire life and it has been giving her advice and has been comforting her or trying to comfort her. And she sees her eyes glowing gold. And she's like livid beyond the realm of what she has felt before. Ever. And she's going to explode. Pretty much here.
So it sounds like you're trying to unleash your powers.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll plus freak.
Alright.
Found a therapy.
And you don't you don't have a minus, do you? No? Not for
No.
your thing?
Not at the moment.
So you're not gonna let Trust give his evil speech of evil?
No.
You're just gonna- you're like,
He's
nope.
gonna open his mouth and she's just gonna go
Yeah.
just break.
Well, depending on how this rolls.
Yeah. Please, dice.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We did
Please.
swap dice after the last time you rolled snake eyes.
Yes.
So
Thanks
I
for,
did.
Right there. Looking
that's
at
what I'm
you.
saying.
Yeah.
You did.
Thanks for
Waiting.
wishing that evil on me, but
Yeah, that felt good, just so you know.
8.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's 8 plus 3.
11.
Because my freak is currently maxed out at
Perfect.
3.
Okay.
11. Rob. What are you gonna do with that one? Rob.
don't
I
taunt
feel like-
him.
Like, this is like a point where it doesn't even look like she's trying. She just utter control and just sort of like leans forward on the table and just goes.
I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
So I think the scene is Trust is like, so you're probably wondering why and he turns around in time, just ready to give his big evil speech in time to see you calmly sit up as like the the massive metal pieces binding you down just pull away like toilet paper.
Yeah.
And you pop off the things. You get up. You go over to Horizon and you pop off his stuff. And you calmly walk over and pop off Sparrow stuff, and then turn to him.
Are you like, I had it. I was good.
Yeah. I found a boot dagger.
Continue.
I see that. Well, and he looks at Arete, nods, and her helmet comes up, and her spear, and her shield. And let's talk about some battle stuff here, guys. So, when you enter battle against a dangerous foe as a team...
We're so
Arete.
apt right now.
It's Arete. Oh my god, it's Arete. Oh, we're gonna die.
We got this.
Add 2 to the team pool. Does the leader have influence over every teammate? Who's the leader here?
But no, I don't.
You're not the leader. What leading are you doing? I just freed everybody from the...
Yeah, I guess
That
in
makes you
terms
the
of that.
leader instantly?
Well, I'm trying to think of terms. I mean, you both were captured. I got there, but then
So
I got
really,
captured.
we all think we're the leader now.
No. What I'm saying is that since we all got captured, the first out was her, so maybe it makes sense that she's the leader of
I
this.
disagree.
And we're facing my aunt.
I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
There's also that.
We're also facing the person who's been training me
means
my
no.
entire life.
So we're gonna go with a no here since you can't even decide who the leader is.
I'm holding the cat.
That's kind of like that's like the first player token.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your purpose in this fight?
Get Mademoiselle Arete's chip deactivated. She's probably
What
the
is your
biggest threat.
purpose in this fight?
To get my aunt's chip deactivated.
What is your purpose in this fight?
To make sure nobody dies.
Okay.
So
Damn it.
close.
Does anybody team member mistrust the leader of the team?
I don't mistrust anyone here.
I don't.
And I
mistrust
especially don't
myself.
mistrust myself.
Is your
I
team
mistrust
ill prepared or off balance?
Kind of, yeah, we're kind of like fucked.
Yeah, we're missing 2
Well,
people.
again,
And-
you were arguing over who's in charge here. That's not a good sign. So
Do
you
we-
have one team.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I voted, not for myself. Just saying.
Pablo, can you give us an extra team? He's not
All right,
even looking at
so-
me now. Hey, Pablo.
I think Arete identifies Arete. We're going to split that
as
now.
the threat.
So I'm going to say Estrella for Anti-Arete and Polymusa, just so folks listening on the
Arete,
podcast
it's
aren't like
Hits Arete in the face. Arete
Right.
strikes back with
Yeah.
the fist.
It's just Jordan Martin.
and she comes at you fast and hard.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a
Mhm.
a sparring, thing. So you're going to have to take a powerful blow here.
Okay. I decide never give up, never surrender.
Okay.
When I
grab
take a
those,
powerful
then I
blow from
shall be
someone
avenged.
with far greater power than me, I use this move instead of the basic move and I roll plus savior.
Okay.
On a hit, I stand strong and get to do
All that
other
stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
all that
Roll it.
stuff that's on this sheet.
Which we'll read later in a moment.
After I hopefully don't die. So plus savior. Oh god, okay.
Hey.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So what does that move say, kiddo?
On a hit, you stand strong and you choose one out of these options. Get an opportunity or opening against your attacker. You rally from the hit and it inspires the team. Add one team to the pool. You keep your attacker's attention. I'm going to say, because we probably need it, I rally from the hit and it inspires the team. Add a team to the pool.
I was like trying to bore that into your brain
I'm a
with
team
my
player,
eyeballs.
man. I'm a team player.
Yeah, you're a team player when you're not wishing us to fail.
Do you want up on this chair, Mr.
Arete is a team player. Jordan is not. So I feel like she hits me and I spin off into the wall and just center myself, push off directly back at her, and
So
try to.
I like it.
keep
So
going.
so she smashes into you with the shield, and you go smashing it. You go smashing into the wall and probably take out some display case with like some casino robbery or whatever. And there's like this moment of like, and then you just come shooting back out and boom, and she goes, does the skid.
Let's go.
I didn't think you were that powerful yet.
Well,
I guess I'm going to have to match you. She's trying to influence you
fuck
Jesus.
her.
by moving your freak up
Oh no.
Oh boy.
and your and your savior down, because she's basically saying, "Come at me, bro."
Mm.
I'm gonna reject that.
Okay, roll it.
Reject.
Jordan, dab.
Yeah. No. I have a -2 to that because I'm insecure right now.
It's almost like I planned it. This not blood is so good.
Oh my god.
Of course, Rob's drinking the blood of his previous fallen players.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
You dab sneezed.
I did.
That's
I
a
dab
9.
sneezed. You're welcome.
-2 is a 7.
Okay.
Sneezed.
So you.
I don't add anything to that, right?
Nope. It's
Okay.
just you only subtract it.
Oh god, I think I am catching Ethan's plague.
So you clear a condition or mark potential by because it is a hit. You successfully hold and tune them out. You can clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. You can shift one label up and one label down, your choice. Or you cancel their influence and take +1 forward against them.
But it's my aunt. Ah, shit.
I know. It's
You're
almost
so
as if it's
evil.
a hard choice.
You're so evil. Okay,
Not blood.
I'm going to clear and secure because I managed to rally against a full hit from my aunt while she's souped up on mind control.
But you have to immediately act to prove them wrong.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
So repeat what she said really quick. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, she said, you're stronger than I thought. You will have to be to defeat me.
Okay.
You will have to hit harder than you've ever hit hard than you've ever done before, Palamusa.
What?
Arete. Shield.
Oh God. I know. Oh my.
Do you want? Well,
It's such a hard.
so what?
I had a different idea that I was gonna do, but this is better.
What? So
Narratively.
what are your ideas here?
I was thinking of going. Who said I have to hit you, and then hit trust. Was what I was going to do,
Okay.
but
My
that
original
sounds really fucking good.
I mean, my original thought was I was gonna look for some tech to smash.
What I was going to do is try to get Trust to deactivate his control over Arete.
Because, like, if I say Arete shield and it comes to me and it leaves her, like, what the fuck?
It's a microchip though, so it shouldn't be able to.
Right, but if I call Arete shield and the mantle passes to me.
Oh.
I just meant that we do the thing that we did that one time.
No,
where I launch you off
see,
of me,
I
but I do see what you're
this, and
saying
that's-
now, yeah.
That's some
Oh,
shit,
shit.
yo.
Oh, shit.
So, because that's just too good not to do, I'm gonna try it. I'm
Oh
gonna
my god.
say Aunt Estrella.
Cue the theme music right now.
Arete shield.
And you put your fist up.
And
and-
hope that oh my fucking god!
It appears on your hand. And you don't know if you or Estrella is more shocked at it. Like,
There can only be one.
Oh my fucking
Oh, damn!
Oh shit! like siren. Oh shit.
I think that's
Thank
gonna
you.
make her insecure.
Yeah.
Here, she can have
Yeah.
mine.
No, you keep yours. We have plenty. It's fine.
But the thing says clear a condition or mark potential.
Oh, you are clearing condition. I'm sorry.
So I'm clearing a condition.
You are.
She can have
Following the
yours.
rules, okay.
I would like to find some tech and see if I can smash something to release some of the hold on some of the people.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's like the highest that I've ever been in a game in like a couple weeks. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Smoking that good
love it.
RPG pot.
Oh, into my veins, man. Put that shield into my veins.
Yeah. The opposite of that nightmare round, baby.
Okay, so you're looking for tech to smash that.
Yeah, like if I can see something that looks like satellite dish or like, something that looks like it's transmitting the signal to the chips.
I think you're trying to
Unleash my powers.
assess the situation here.
Okay. I grabbed different dice since the last time I rolled. Plus superior, huh? What do we got here? We got a +2. And we're afraid, so we're fine.
Ooh.
5. I got a 5. I got a 5. Does anybody want to help? We got 2 team, right?
Yes, that would push you to 7.
Oh wait, can I really get help assessing the situation?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Okay. Well,
Or
I don't want to use 2 team. No, that's dumb.
Or
I sacrificed for that team.
well, let me ask you this: do you want them to help, or do you want to find White Owl?
Oh shit.
I want to find White Owl. I need to help her.
Can I help with that?
No, she's got it.
Oh, okay. Because,
No, I got this.
I have a device.
I apparently got this. Tell me how I got
Wait,
this, Rob.
what? How do you clear your condition?
Run from something difficult. You know for sure Sparrow's not doing that.
Sure. Just you wait, Henry Higgins. Just you wait.
What you meant? Well,
Ebenezer Sparrow.
she's no Figment.
So you are so mad at him for being sick, aren't you? Like...
She's no Figment. Also because he's probably getting me sick. Because, the marriage thing means I sleep next to the coughing.
We know.
And the sneezing.
Wait,
and
just
the
wait till like.
breathing.
Deathbed.
He breathes.
Deathbed.
Believe me, that was bad enough. But once we had the kid, then that was like, come on, 7. Anyway, you're looking for a piece of tech and or something, and so you find a console, and you're like, okay, fine, bring it up, and you scroll, and you basically like, okay, you hit the button, and the list scrolls out of all of the heroes that have been shipped in the city, and one by one you see inbound lighting up.
Oh.
And the one name that you don't see on the list, or like you're like, well, okay, well, what about? And then you see a White Owl's.
Oh, Rob, no! Don't do the thing I think you're doing.
And she doesn't have an inbound status marker next to her. Do you click on it?
Run away from something difficult, Tawny.
I have to click on it. Because she's fucking attacking my mom, isn't she?
No. Trust has notes on why he wasn't able to put a chip in.
Oh.
Oh, this is the thing that, okay.
Oh.
Well, it didn't seem like I needed to, after assessing the patient, the area where we would normally implant the chip is, well, there's something else there. And quite frankly, Trust, she probably doesn't have that much long to live. So Horizon, what do you do?
Oh, God.
I would like to incapacitate, or at least not unconscious, but get Trust and try to convince him to deactivate. Or not convince. Convince with violence, maybe. To deactivate.
Ah, yes, the classic convince with punching.
To deactivate Arete.
How you gonna do that?
Confront him. I'm assuming he's in the room, probably somewhere doing
Hiding.
God knows what.
Mhm.
So I'd like to get over to him and make sure I get control of that arm with all of the
Gadgets? Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you are directly engaging that threat then, if you're doing some physical stuff here.
Yep.
So roll plus danger and tell me what you get.
Oh, this game sucks.
I got a 7.
We only got one left.
Ah!
I got a 7.
So, you choose one. You resist or avoid their blows. You take something from them. You create an opportunity for your allies, or you impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Can I take his arm from him?
How do you do that?
That's very Travis McElroy of you.
I would like to just kind of... I would like to grab his arm and with, like, the force of, you know, my energy, kind of have my arm almost like shotgun break his arm off.
Okay. So you throw a couple of like I like that there's kind of this weird sort of slap fight between you and Trust, and then you like get ready to to hit him in the face, and he ducks, and then you just go and hit the elbow joint, and it pops off and clatters on the
I
ground.
choreographed something super similar to that last night.
Okay.
Ah!
It's just a flesh wound.
And then I pick it up and start fiddling with it, trying to...
No, give me that back!
Shut up!
Hit him with that.
You don't... You...
Slap him with his own arm.
Yeah, can I backhand him with his own arm?
Yeah, clang!
Fucking do.
Yeah, just...
And the turtle guy's like, yes!
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you to punch him since he's first showed up at his douchey press conference. Clang! And Trust kind of flops over. What's this time? Yeah, this is like, why don't you like... You don't understand, man. I was just trying to make him proud.
Gold standard?
He nods.
By mind controlling all the heroes in the city to do your bidding.
It does sound like something Gold Standard would do.
No.
Except for the fact that it's techie.
Well, no, Gold
But
Standard
trying
was...
to control everyone?
Gold Standard was
Okay.
techie. He was like Golden Age battlesuit guy.
But he's like old school tech,
well,
right? Like,
he's also supposed to be dead.
right.
Like he's supposed that's when Trust took over the company.
Right.
Is when Gold Standard died. You understand that, don't you?
You have his brain in a jar.
Honestly, I couldn't understand less. You know who my father is.
Yeah, and you understand what it's like to have to deal with people thinking something about you that they don't understand because they don't know you.
Then why do you deal with it? You're your own man. Set your own course, as I did. Don't control every hero in the city and have them do your bidding. Look, 2 heroes who should be out there saving lives are fighting each other because of you.
Not because of me. Because of him.
He's being controlled too.
And that's when you see his eyes flash gold.
I want to smash the computer screen. For one, I just saw bad news on it. For 2, I want to smash it.
Well, I imagine we cut back to, you know, the clang, ching, bang, gong, ding, boom. And you come walking back from the panel is completely just gashed up. What do you do? What are you doing here?
Trying not to cry.
You'd think that would be a move. That might be a move we want to add to a playbook later.
Don't cry.
Hold it all in. Hold it all in.
I'm having a really hard time with that right now. I might have to go up to the fight studio before bed instead of.
I'm gonna.
Are you just gonna directly engage the threat?
I think I am going to. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay.
I'm going to try to influence her. Shit. I'm going to
trying to comfort or support her.
Yeah, it's the one condition thing that I have left that hurts me, but I'm going to try to do it.
I like that we're hitting all your weaknesses.
I mean, that or
Yes.
would you be piercing the mask?
Well, I think when you pierce the mask,
that's more like an insight roll. Like you're trying to figure
Yeah.
out, like, okay, what's your deal here?
Plus, I have a negative
We know
2
the
to
deal, she's
mundane.
microchipped.
Oh my god, this is a negative 4. I don't think I literally can do this unless I roll.
Some team.
You would roll, if you rolled a 12, you'd get an 8.
Yeah. At most, I would get an 8.
I mean, you could use some team, but we ain't got much of it.
Okay.
Provoke her.
Provoker, I hardly know her.
God. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm going to provoke her. And
What are you trying to get her to do?
I'm going to try to get her to stumble. So
you don't get to pick the.
Oh crap! Okay, I'm trying.
You tell me what you do,
Okay.
what you want them to do, and then you roll, and then we see. Like
It's
this
just
needs
so-
to be some kind of concrete. Like,
It's so hard to choose.
like, are you trying to get her to like attack you full on and hope that if like you get hurt that snaps her out of it?
Yeah.
Are you trying to
I
get
think
her to
that's my
punch
only
the
move.
the? Oh really?
I think-
That's your only move is
I
fine.
think-
You just basically, you Luke Skywalker and go.
Do it.
I can't. You really want to
Yeah.
do this? You got to do it.
Yeah.
That's some shit, guys.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Roll that move.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like shell shocked. I don't know.
This is gonna suck.
Ha!
That's an 11 plus superior.
Yep.
It's 10 total. So they rise to the bait
Yeah.
and do what I want.
So, do you want to drive this scene or like I figure?
I see we've been going back and forth,
Mhm.
me and her, and it's just been I got the shield, but I still see her wearing the helmet, and I know that if it didn't come to me now, I'm not actually ready yet. And I'm so close. And she just looks so unlike my aunt that's been training me my entire life.
because you just see like the shadow of
Yeah.
the
the helm over her
Mhm.
head, except for the gold of her eyes from where she's controlled. I hold my arms out and drop the shield.
and that's when the spear goes into you.
Yeah.
Shunk.
Oh yeah. Yep. That'll do it.
That's-
Yo, this is fucked up.
I just like Jordan's reaction. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
that'll
Tuesday.
do it. It's actually Wednesday.
Well.
Oh well, in game it's Tuesday though because it was Throwback Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Should be watching a movie right now.
Probably Rocky 3.
Yeah. So go ahead and take that powerful blow.
Do I get to never give up?
Never surrender.
Well,
What does the move say?
if you take a powerful blow with someone with far greater power than you.
All I can think of is Alan Rickman as the one character is dying.
I grab Thaw's hammer.
I'm gonna never give up, never
Oh,
surrender for this
man.
one.
Why you make me cry like that?
Yeah.
To this day, I'm like,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus savior. And then on a hit, I stand. Well, on a 7 to 9 marking condition. That's
Par for
So,
the course right now.
Yeah, I just mark a condition. Where I think the other one is
Die.
yeah, you would have had to lash out verbally. You give ground. You struggle past the pain and mark 2 condition.
yeah. So I'm just gonna mark a condition here.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose out of all of these right now. I'm gonna go with
I'll give you the card. You have to mark it.
I know, but it just makes me feel better.
See, Rob's super helpful when he's being devious.
I think I'm gonna go with guilty here
Why do you feel guilty? It's an interesting choice.
because I knew that it would hurt her to have this happen.
You're like, I'm so sorry.
For
Also,
letting
you took the
stab me.
shield before it was given to you.
I don't know if we.
I mean,
know
how does that normally
works
happen?
yet.
And
It doesn't yet. She was the first one.
is it supposed to be that like she dies and you get it?
You don't know.
We don't know yet. Yeah.
Well, that's
part of
those are season 2 questions,
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, Thor is now worthy of the hammer.
Or at least a shield.
Yeah.
Well, strangely enough, she is also guilty for some weird reason. Oh yeah, the stabbing.
Yeah. I liked it better than Afraid.
That's fair.
That was the other option for that one.
I
So
want to knock out Trust
okay.
because we now know he's controlled. I don't know if he's controlling all of the other controlled people. I know there are other people coming at us, and I'm assuming the owl is at the hospital dying right now.
Maybe.
But I can't leave my friends again.
Okay.
If she's ill, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
So go ahead and directly engage the threat of trust.
I get a -2 on that.
Yep.
Plus my 0 of danger. I rolled a 5.
Plus.
Have you
Negative
leveled up
2.
yet?
Not almost. One more fail this term, and I will have leveled.
Am I able to simply just grab his neck like I did hashtag and zap him?
Please do. Because clearly I can't roll.
Good question.
I have not rolled a positive.
But look at all that sweet
entire session.
potential.
Yeah, man. You got potential, yo. I'm jealous of all that sweet potential.
Haven't you already leveled twice because you
I
kept
have.
failing
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just
See,
catching
that's why it
up.
all balances out in the
I'm just
end.
catching up.
So, all right. What move do I want to make against you here?
This hurts so bad, guys.
So, what is your? So you want to take out Trust? How did you want to take him out?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I was trying to bash him in the
Brain
temple to just
Okay.
knock him out.
Okay.
Just enough force to put him to sleep. Then, throw him on an operating table and strap him in or something. But clearly I didn't get that far.
It's a hell of a night, folks.
Yeah. This is what happens when people leave. It gets harder somehow. I don't know. It's like there's less people to do the things. Or make
Well,
up
it's not
for
like
when
it's not
fail.
like I have to rebalance the encounter. Like, oh, how many? I need to subtract 2 fields and add 3 of these other fields.
sorry. Ouch.
So, you raise your tomahawk, and you're like, okay, I just have to hit him in the right spot, and that will take care of the thing, right? And as you bring it down, an owl feather comes out and hits him in just the right spot. But it's not one of the, like, poison... Like, you recognize it because it's basically like a...
It's one of her daggers.
Well,
No?
it's one of the owl feathers... It's one of her tech owl feathers that has, like, a magnet in it. And it just kind of goes... And you look to see the owl, you know, holding herself up by one arm. You know, no, it's not even the owl. It's her in Mayor Little Feather costume.
So pantsuit. No.
Yeah, action pantsuit. You got my message.
I did. I think I run over to her, like, right away.
I'm still a little... I don't know what they used to... Well, actually, no. She says, stay back. I think they put one of those things in me.
I don't think they did.
How can you be sure?
There was a thing on the thing, but I smashed the thing.
Quinn,
Yeah.
what are you trying to say?
It said you were, like, not well because of something, and that there was already something in there, and, I broke it. With an axe. No, I can't read it. That was really rash.
But I completely understand. That's what I did when I found out.
But what, though?
It's an inoperable tumor.
Why didn't you... What, Sergeant aliens can fix this. They know how to do stuff that we can't do. We can fix this.
That's why I asked Dob to come here.
And he can fix it.
No.
What about,
Quinn,
Yep.
I'm sorry. That's why I reached out to the others, because I knew that I wouldn't be around to finish your training.
But I'm not ready yet, because obviously I'm not, because bad things keep still happening, and I'm not good enough to handle them yet. And
You're never ready until you are. That's what I learned.
I don't have words.
That's okay. Do you feel like punching something?
A lot.
Let's go punch something.
Okay.
What do you do, Horizon?
I think I would like to take the back of Trust's neck and zap the chip.
Well, he's already got...
Right, that happened.
Yeah.
I got distracted by, tumors and shit. What are you still? Is she still in danger? Like, is she still fighting?
Well, she's got the Arete spear.
It's being used as a pencil right now.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Has Arete snapped out of it, or is she?
She's kind of like. So this might be your opportunity to run up to Arete and zap the chip.
I will do that.
Go ahead and roll Unleash Your Powers for this. Because, this is like, you've only done this one other time.
9 plus.
No, not plus. 7.
Ooh, it's a 7. That's good.
I was about to be like, team!
So do you want to mark a condition, or do you want me to tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary?
If it was an 8, would he still have to do that?
Yep,
Damn it,
because
okay, never
10
mind.
is the threshold.
I'll
between-
take a condition.
Do you have a preference?
Nope.
He already has hopeless.
Yeah, I already have hopeless.
How
Point
about
of order.
afraid? Afraid seems like a really good.
I think guilty is probably how you feel here.
Okie doke.
As I slowly fall to my knees
Yeah.
with the spear stuck through my
And-
midsection.
You fly over to Estrella and pop the chip in her neck. And as soon as you do, she lets out a
Definitely
no
dramatic.
that echoes through the gold cove, your ears, your hearts, and she runs over to you and scoops you in her arms and just, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They didn't. I should have been stronger. I should have been stronger. I should have been able to fight them all off, but I didn't. And now.
Aunt Estrella. I mean, we're tough, right? You
Yes.
said?
Yes. We're gonna go to Elysium right now. And that's when the lights dim and a figure appears in the middle of the cove.
Pops?
I think it's,
Oh no.
it's Mr.
Gold.
Standard.
What
Standard.
is all this ruckus? Says Gold Standard, dressed dapperly in a classic 3-piece suit with a gold tie, or at least this holographic version of him that looks like he stepped out of an old picture from a history book.
Did you upload your consciousness?
Or are
Very
you a
good.
brain in a jar?
Very good, bright boy.
Mhm.
You're the one who was messing around with my security frequencies, weren't you?
I was.
I told that young man that you were going to be trouble, and he gestures towards Trust.
Horizon, how do we delete it?
I'd have to get it to the source.
Oh, well, unfortunately, dear boy, I think that you're going to have a bit of a trouble doing that.
Why is that?
Oh, well, because since you've thwarted my plan A, I have to go to plan B.
If I punch the hologram, is it just a hologram?
Yeah.
Can I assess the
Oh,
situation?
now she's a Spitfire.
That's how I roll.
Yeah, go ahead
Yeah,
and
I'd like to assess the
go
situation,
ahead and assess the
please.
situation.
Plus superior? Oh, not my best.
Or are you piercing his mask?
That's even worse. Oh, both of these suck. Assessing the situation, I have a -2. And then to pierce the mask, I have a -2. Why do I suck so bad?
Oh, do I want to be a super dick?
I almost want to say I'm unlocking my moment of truth.
Well, that's a
During this
specific.
It
move.
says I can activate it at any time depending on...
Well, yeah, we.
Okay, alright.
Because you have to have enough advancements to be able to do that.
I could do it a second time by doing that. That's what it says.
Okay, so the moment of truth. Right. Okay.
I'm gonna just support whoever decides to do a thing because I just can't right now. I feel
so like... it says I can do a second time by doing that, but the moment of truth can happen at any time based on whether or not I'm. If this is not the time, that's cool.
Right. Well, hold that thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna support you guys whatever you want to do.
Are you not rolling then?
I looked at my options and I was like,
I'll pierce the mask then.
Okay.
Because all of my options I have very bad negatives on right now. I'm sort of like, I think Arete is just tired. I'm just gonna sit back on this one.
I got a 7.
Yeah.
Alright, you can ask one of those mask piercing questions.
What are you really planning?
He wants to bring order to this city once and for all. And since the original plan, which was to basically implant all of the heroes with their with the chips and basically run the city, failed, his next plan is to destroy it.
Oh, classic.
Can I be mindful of my surroundings and assess the situation?
Mm-hmm.
So even if I fail, I get to ask at least one question.
You're very on point with
11.
Also being a control freak.
Plus superior 13.
Okay.
Yay.
So on a 10 plus, I ask 2, and
plus
because
1,
I'm being mindful of my situations, I get to ask 3.
Nice. That's way better than the 6 I would have gotten.
How could we best end this quickly?
If you can shut down the computer core at AU Tower, where Gold Standard has uploaded his consciousness, then everything returns to normal.
What here is in the greatest danger? No. What here is most vulnerable to me?
What's most vulnerable to you? Or who here is most vulnerable
yes.
to you? Trust is probably the most vulnerable to you because he's been unchipped. So now you have somebody who has that you can probably convince to help you. And you get one more.
I'm between what here's in the greatest danger and what here can I use to get into Trust Tower. What here can I use to shut down the mainframe at Trust Tower? Like, if we cut the power in the entire city, would that fuck up Trust Tower?
Or is there like a backup generator?
Yeah.
Or 20.
Well, the question is what
here can I use to shut down the mainframe at Trust Tower?
Oh, we have that.
Arm.
Trust's arm.
Yeah.
Okay. I convey that to my friends.
Okay.
How do I help you? Do you heal? Is that a thing?
I'm going to provoke Gold Standard.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that at least.
He's a hologram. That's fine. He can't do nothing to
what are you trying to get him to do?
I'm trying to get him to keep talking.
I will also point out that I saw that a bunch of other heroes were headed our way to try and fuck us up.
Yeah.
So we should clip along.
Yeah.
So
I know that, but also I kind of just got speared.
No, do it
through the stomach. Okay,
just heads up.
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
What
are you trying to get him to do?
I'm trying to get him to keep talking and not pay as close attention to stuff because he's all, I'm fine then. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you wanted a monologue. All right.
Yeah. Monologue. There we go. There's a specific word for this. Don't. Okay, this is probably not going to be great.
7?
7 minus. 2 minus 1.
4.
All right.
So I got a solid 4 there. Yeah. So no.
Okay.
Just gonna go ahead and mark
So,
more
what did you say to try to provoke him?
That seems like a pretty last minute cobbled together plan.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you'd planned better in the first place, you wouldn't have had to have a plan B.
No, you always have a plan B, especially when you're dealing with superheroes. Or supervillains, for that matter. Like, for example, this is part 1 of Plan B, and heavy security doors start locking down.
Shit.
Let's roll out. Let's go.
It's too late.
Is there anything I can do with the arm to reverse lockdown?
I smashed the computer.
Now you're just hurt. You smash it, and Gold Standard says, all you're doing is hurting my feelings. All of my operations are located in AU Tower, which is coming online right about now.
God damn it.
And one of the computer screens that you smashed flickers back to life and shows a picture of the Halcyon City skyline. And there's AU Tower as it starts to rise.
God, it's a bomb.
And robot arms
Oh,
pop
God,
out
it's a giant
of
robot.
the sides
Bravo!
as it prepares to smash Halcyon City to the ground.
Is this the end of the episode? You're going to tell us this is the end of the episode. Oh, my God.
Oh, wait. And that is the end of issue 5 of Mask's Future Shock. We'll be back in 2 weeks for the stunning finale of Future Shock, with more secrets to be revealed. After this break, we'll be running our back pages, where you'll get to see everybody discuss how they're going to level up their characters. And
there's one more potential to do that.
No
I just
joke.
want to point that out.
and you'll also get a chance to see us talk about what happened in the episode. So, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Until then, enjoy the cliffhanger, everybody. And welcome back to the back pages of Mask's Future Shock. Well, this was one heck of a show. Like, we literally were talking about what happened during the entire break. Like, normally it's like,
no one went to pee.
yeah, no one went to pee. No one went to get bread or to taunt me with food. Everyone was
Rob,
like,
I have soup upstairs.
this thing happened, then this thing happened, then we should do this, and we should do that, and we should do that. So we are very excited to come back in 2 weeks to wrap up this show, because I think we had some great moments for the penultimate show, and I think we're gonna have some great moments for our last show. So we hope that you do come back in 2 weeks, which is March 27th. Math is hard.
27th, yes.
Yeah, 27th, 6:30. So please come back and join us then to see the last issue of Future Shock. Also,
Can I just point out that this session was so good that I stopped taking notes after I wrote at the Gold Cove. There's no notes.
if you want us to jump to a second season, where please let us know. Please let Magpie Games know.
And find us on Patreon and
right.
tell us.
I'm getting there. But
I didn't take
you
any
know,
notes.
we're cycling through. Luckily, we recorded it all. You'll just have to watch it again and then take notes on the watch, and then record. So let Magpie Games know, because they've been great partners with us here, and if you let them know that you want more Future Shock, they'll tell us, and then we'll all work together, and it'll be happy once again. Or if you want to influence what we do here at Theater of the Mind players, we have a couple of ways to do that. One, if you have a Twitch subscription to throw our way, we would love to see those. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you have a free one that you can kick out to us, and we
you are an Amazon Prime member.
we would love to see
Everybody's
those. But if you also
Amazon
want to
Prime
spend
member.
actual human money on us, and that would also be great. We have also launched our Patreon. Just type in Theater of the Mind Players, THEATRE of the Mind Players, because we're fancy and pretentious. And there are several different backer levels that you can back us at, from $1 all the way up to, I think, and I should if only I had written this down. But different levels give you different access to us. If you back at the 2 level or higher, you get access to a Discord, so you can talk to us directly and hang out and talk about the show. And there are also going to be levels where you get access to exclusive audio and video stuff. We recorded our session 0, which is where we sit around to actually make these characters. And if you back our Patreon at a high enough level, you'll get access to that. So I think it's kind of neat to be able to go back and go, what did they use? What didn't they use? Because I had something completely differently booked out when we sat down, and then session 0 happened, and I got more stuff, and there's still a ton of stuff that I never got a chance to use. So for those of you who are really into the nuts and bolts of gaming stuff, I think that the session 0s are fun to listen to be like, oh, that was an interesting choice. Why did they do that? And that's something that we're going to be doing moving forward as we go to our different shows. Speaking of which, April 17th at 6:30 p.m. After Masks, we're doing a Paranoia charity one-shot. Paranoia is a game, a darkly humorous game of a terrible future, where the players exist at the whim of a computer that is not quite all there. And it's going to be a comic game of betrayal and drama and murder, and hilarity ensues. Because we are raising money, we're raising money for RAIN, the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network. The donors will have the chance to affect the whims of Friend Computer. If you donate at certain levels, you'll be able to give our troubleshooters extra equipment. You'll be able to give them sloppy experimental R&D equipment that they have to test. You'll be able to give them treason stars so that the other players will turn on them and murder them and advance their clones.
If you liked watching us panic now,
Yes.
Watch us panic when we can actually die, because we're not teenagers.
So different levels will allow people to influence the narrative, because that's one of the reasons I chose Paranoia, because it's well built for the Twitch audience of like, I want you to dance for me, monkey. So that's one way to donate money. Also, if you watch the live stream, the publisher of the current edition Mongoose Publishing has donated a prize pack, and you'll be able to buy raffle tickets within the stream to win that. We'll mail that out to you. And if you are like, that's great, I just want to give some money to this great charity and I don't want to worry about remembering it, join the Patreon, because we are donating our April take to RAIN right off the top.
And if you're in the Milwaukee area, Bounce is having a karaoke night for which they are donating our they
do a karaoke night called First Fridays, where they donate a proceed of the drink sales to a particular fundraising charity group, and they're going to donate whatever they raise to RAIN in our name on that Friday night, April 5th. I'll be there. I don't know if these cool cats are going to be there.
Working on it.
But I'll be there. So if you have other questions that you want to ask me about the stuff that we're doing, we can do that. After that, we're going out into space for Scum and Villainy, which is a great game from Evil Hat Productions. Then after that, We have some more mysteries to explore, and we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get closer to the event. But if you've been paying attention to us on social media, you probably know, we probably have a hint as to what we might be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, if you've joined the Patreon, we'll just flat out tell you. But okay, so that's all the business that we have to attend to for the Theater of the Mind players. Let's talk about our end of session moves. So, at the end of every session, each player has to choose one thing. They have to grow closer to the team, grow into the image of yourself, or they grow away from the team. So let's start with Tawny. Did you feel that you grew closer, grew into your image of yourself, or grew away from the team?
I do feel like I grew closer to the team. And after we were talking, then I started thinking more. I know, thinking for me is usually the problem. I think this is one of the first times that Sparrow has gone off without thinking with the team. And up until this point, like, yeah, we've had some failures and whatever, but it's turned out okay so far. Like, so I think she's growing closer to the team in that she realizes that she doesn't have to personally plan all the things. She can let other people do their shit. And be a part of that.
Other people can have spreadsheets.
I mean, I doubt you'll have spreadsheets.
Explain who made you feel welcome as you grew closer. Did you grow closer to Arete, or did you grow closer to Horizon?
I want to say both. Probably more Arete, though.
Why?
Yeah, why?
We didn't really work together at all.
Okay.
So, but I think, you know, Sparrow and Arete have always had this, like...
Animosity?
Yes. Clash. I was going to say this the clashy animosity that they have.
Let me get my dictionary of words that I have prepared.
And I think this is one of the first times where they didn't go into a fight and go, well, you can't be the leader, I'm the leader. Like, yes, we did that as people, but not as characters. I don't think the characters ever bitched about it once at each other. It was just, let's go into this.
Let's do it.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Right?
I see that. I'll allow it.
That's true.
So, I would like to mark a potential.
All right.
Which puts me over the edge of my
subtle.
potential.
I have
And
a question.
Yeah.
Since she locked me out of getting influence, does that mean she does not give me influence by using this move?
That's correct, because that was an advancement that you took, right?
yeah.
Was that an advancement?
Yeah, one of my advancements was someone permanently loses influence over you.
Permanent sounds permanent to me.
Sorry,
Damn
brah.
you game mechanics!
I'm gonna give you this influence here.
Go away with your fake influence. I'm so close to collecting them all.
This isn't Pokemon Pool.
But that puts me over the edge of my potential.
Okay, so you get
and
to
I would like to
unlock a move?
mark my moment of truth.
All right.
I'm unlocking my moment of truth.
All right. So let's go to you, Arete. What are you advancing here? Did you grow closer to the team? Grew into your image of yourself? Grew away from the team?
I feel like this episode, I grew into my own image.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a lot of moves in that direction. From rebelling a little bit against Arete for like the first time.
Literally facing down with her.
To literally fighting her full power. It was like such a important moment for the legacy, and seeing the shield come to me when I called for it was like, that's what I've been building up to the entire time that she's been training. She has wanted to take on this mantle against her mother's wishes, and it's just been a very long road towards this.
So what are you shifting up and down?
So I was thinking about this, and I think I'm actually going to be shifting up Superior.
Right.
For this one, and shifting down Freak. And I chose Freak just because
It's maxed out.
I tried to justify it before doing it. I was thinking about shifting
First
up
of all, how
Mundane.
dare you? Second of all,
I was thinking of shifting up Mundane, but I was like, that's not what happened.
it makes sense to me that because Freak is kind of the like, okay, I'm not as wildly uncontrolled as I thought I was.
Yeah, because
like,
that was why she
like you feel like you're part of the
place.
legacy now. Like you stood up and grabbed it
and helped, and she was
I'm helping you.
She was even having a moment of weakness that I feel like helped Palamusa realize, okay, so the goggles of perfection that I've always held for this legacy and for my aunt is not accurate. That's not true. So feeling also like she also fucked up made Palamusa feel a lot better about the mistakes that she's made and helped her feel even closer to her aunt in that regard.
Very cool.
I did level up this game.
What have you chose that movie yet, or are you gonna save that for next time?
I'll say it just because it sort of happened in the game anyways. One of my advancements as a legacy character, when you choose your abilities, you lock 2 of them. Those 2 abilities you cannot use until you advance towards them. Mine was magic weaponry and divine armor. So I am unlocking the remaining 2 powers of my suit.
All right, so we're gonna completely invalidate that great character art, and
now I have divine armor and magic weaponry. So
I found a support kitty again.
We'll figure that out next time.
Yeah, and I feel like just because like she unlocked it, that doesn't mean it's she ends the episode, and as you fade to black, her character turns golden, and suddenly she has these things. It's her ability to use them now. Not that she is going to start the next episode with them. It's just now in the cards.
All right. Okay, and
I am torn between growing closer to the team and growing into my own image, because on the one hand, I have found myself in a lot of situations where I was by myself, and I think for the most part I handled each situation fairly well. But on the other hand, though, anytime I wasn't alone, I thought we worked very well as a team. And for example, I asked you to position yourself correctly, and you didn't question it, you just did it. And then we were actually at the end. I helped free Aunt Arete, and so I'm not sure which one.
I feel like that makes you think that you grew into your own image of yourself.
Okay.
Like, because I think you want to be active and you want to do stuff, and that fits that a little more than necessarily growing closer to one of the members of the team, because you were the active person, like you said. You did all that stuff, and succeed or fail, it was you.
Mm-hmm.
And so that makes me think that you grew into your own image.
Okay.
All of the succeeding.
And so go ahead and shift one label up and another down.
Okay, that I have no idea. Maybe... Oh boy. Maybe Savior up?
Yeah, I
believe that.
Mm-hmm. You
and
did
then,
save me.
And then, what? Like Danger down, or Freak down, or Mundane down?
I think...
Mundane.
Okay.
Like you,
because a hero is not normal. They're not
right.
mundane.
You weren't really your usual like, oh hey, I'm just helping you guys out. You really jumped into a lot of weird stuff.
That's fair.
So,
yeah. Okay, cool.
All right. So, with our playbooks freshly updated, we head into our final episode of Masks Future Shock in 2 weeks. Same Masks time, same Masks channel. For Theater of the Mind players, which tonight includes Tony Cheek, Jordan Fishburne, and Tony Thompson. This is Rob Whelan saying, Oh, and, of course, Lord of the Board Brad. This is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's just a game. I should really just relax.